This tank is the Object 704. This is a Russian Tier 9 tank destroyer. The map is Sand River. This is one of my favorite positions. I play it with heavy tanks and tank destroyers. What I do is I knock the trees down, and you might have to use high explosive rounds, and you just nail those tanks. And depending on where you are, you can double bush, you can play a little bit hull down, you can dive over the edge if you have to. If you have ally spotting, you're going to have a good game. If you don't, it's going to be more difficult, because if you don't, you have to go forward and spot for yourself and then reverse and fire. And the other thing is, if your allies are not engaging the enemy, at some point they're going to shoot back at you. They're just going to blind fire in your direction. So you have to be aware of all those things. What I recommend, if you get spotted, you see he just fired at me, I could move all the way to the left, I can move all the way to the right. If you know you're spotted, wait 10 seconds and then reposition to confuse them. There's a game where somebody killed me by blind firing. I think it was a Type 5 heavy. It might be this game, might not. You will be able to hit tanks that are up on those dunes. So I've already gotten 852 damage on that tank. I hit him 3 times. That was 278 on the T-54E1. It's possible there might be a tank there, because there are some trees or whatever that can obscure him. Also, you can blind fire in this area. Maybe it's hard to see. Pretty sure it's going to be right behind this tree. You can blind fire up there if you want to. And looks like up there is blocked by that cathedral. Because I'm using HE rounds, I really only have to tap him a little bit. See, I got 230 damage. And that was 179. So I'm up to 1,500 damage. Right here, you've got a hull down position, and you have all these things to block. If I have a fast tank, I knock these trees down, and I drive all the way to the front and knock all these trees down, and then I reverse. Now in this case, I'm going to have to hide behind that house. Look at that, he fired in the wrong direction. I see the T-30 on the mini-map is coming in my direction, so I have to watch out for that T-30. And he's out of the game. Scores 4-6. There's a lot of places here that you can knock trees down and hide. I could easily move up and go find him. However, we are losing. And I used to play high risk, go find them all. But once I learned, okay, this is the strategy you play. Once I nail down the strategy, I know play in these bushes. This is the hull down. This is where you hide. This is the escape route. So I've got that all nailed down. Now this is obviously the high risk point. I don't know what to do. Got all these. Look at that. Look at that. How smart of a player you think he is? He's hiding well. I could probably just hit the wall behind him and damage him. I don't know what my team has been doing, but I'm going to guess that they were pretty much in the same position the whole game. So I noticed the T-54 E1 behind me, but it was too late. There was nothing I could do about it. Okay, if you have any questions or comments, please post below.